Hello and welcome back to the Commentary Box World Cup series with Uruguay. It's been a bit of a while since we last met in the game against Portugal, but I am raring to go and to try and get Uruguay into the semi-finals of the World Cup against Australia. Of course, in real life, the quarterfinals have already happened, and yes, it's coming home. England, of course, beat Sweden, Russia beat Croatia, Belgium beat Brazil, and Uruguay, in real life, lost to France. But hopefully we can do better than Uruguay in real life. And let's see today's team. So I'm keeping it fairly similar to the side that beat Portugal, so much so that though Luis Suarez is back from injury, from concussion, he's not going to make it into the team today, partly because of his fitness, but also Abel Hernandez has done very well with Cavani up front, assisting, I think it's 3 times at this World Cup so far. Other things to note: Gaston Silva is suspended, and so Srirachi comes in, and that is the only change in our team. Tactics-wise, keeping it the same, and Stuani will be our main kind of threat from the midfield on that kind of in the attacking sense. So let's have a look. Australia have got Brad Smith, Mile Jednak and Tommy Juric out, which is good for us. So hopefully we can do something, because of course Mile Jednak is the captain of Australia. So they are playing a 4-1-4-1, fairly similar to the formation they did actually play in real life, with Rogic and Moy sitting in the midfield and Kroos and Lecky on the wide. So yeah, they do have a very good kind of team, but I don't know. I think hopefully we have enough to see them out. I think. Let's be assertive. Come on, lads, show me what we can do to keep this run going. Assertive. There's a lot more to come from you. Assertive. There's a lot more to come from you. Assertive. There's a lot more to come from you. The sound is off. Yes, the sound is off now. So let's kick off. Of course, Australia are in the yellow and we are in the light blue, and Australia kick off. Probably not going to be a highlight because it's normally not. Yes, there we are. I'll be devastated if we go out to Australia. I feel like a failure. So hopefully we don't. They have a chance here. Moy gets it to Milligan, to Rogic. Back to Moy. Looking dangerous here, Australia. To McLaren. McLaren finds a shot, but Muslera is there to save it, but Australia have a corner. Australia now with the corner from Moy. It's a good delivery. Wilkinson is there, but Muslera catches that easily. We might have a highlight here if we can get on the counter, but Sainsbury manages to clear it. Could be another Australia chance. That's not good. Lecky cuts inside to Cruz. Oh, we are so lucky there. We are so lucky. Let's be assertive, stay encourage. We're not doing well here. They have another chance from a corner. McLaren tries the long shot, but that is waywards. Is there anything not yet? I can't tweak them again yet. We might have a chance. Stuani gets it to Bentancur. Will he try the first time shot? He does, and Ryan saves, of course, the Brighton keeper who had a brilliant season at Brighton. We have a corner. Torreira to Bentancur. Will he try a shot again? He does, and it's managed to get cleared to McLaren, and then to Milligan somehow. Back to McLaren. McLaren runs down the wing, but it's tackled by Caracez. But he's taken a knock, Caracez, so I'm going to take him off for that, I think, because he's an important player. So I'm going to bring on Maxi Pereira. Have another corner here. Torreira. It's cleared. Comes back to Bentancur. Bentancur finds Jimenez. Jimenez finds Laxalt, who finds Torreira again. Okay, that's alright. Bentancur. Back to Torreira. I don't mind this. Back to Bentancur. Get pushed all the way back to Godin, to Torreira, to Bentancur, who's got a bit of space now. He finds Abel Hernandez, who finds Cavani, and Cavani with the shots! Oh, and it's over. It's over. If Cavani scores in this match, I think he's got a good chance of winning the Golden Boot. Srirachi to Laxalt, to Torreira. with a shot, most likely, and it is very far wide. Of course, Torreira, I think, is making a move to Arsenal as we speak. Oh, it's a penalty, and of course, Edinson Cavani will take the penalty. He has a chance to send Uruguay 1-0 up, so hopefully he can do this for us. Please, don't miss. Please. I thought it wasn't going to show it then for a second. I got really worried. Cavani, he steps up. And of course, he isn't going to miss. I think I've said that every time he's had a penalty. But he's not going to miss. And that is Uruguay 1, Australia 0 just before half-time. Goody good. Australia might just have one more chance before half-time. Cruz finds McLaren. It's cleared away, but Rodriguez does get the ball again. And we manage to clear it. Yes, we do. And Abel Hernandez has the ball. He finds Cavani, who's made a brilliant run now. Can we make it 2-0 before half-time? We do. And that is Uruguay 2, Australia 0. I'm pretty sure this could be it done and dusted already at half-time. I don't see Australia getting back into it. So, because we're so defensively good. And there we are. Wow. Cavani, you're going to break a record. I need to check after this to see how many goals someone has scored at the World Cup and see if he can match that or get further than that, because I think that's his 9th. So, Bentancur. Stuani. It could be 3 almost. Oh, unlucky. It could have been 3 just before half time then. We will have a corner though. Torreira. Whips it in. Finds Cavani, but he can't get his head on it, and it comes back out to Bentancur. That could be half time. Any second now. Torreira to Bentancur to Laxalt. That's going to be half time, and it's half time. We go in with the 2-0 lead. I don't really want to change anything. I'm going to be assertive and say I'm very pleased. Keep it up. Simple as. And we kick off the second half. Bentancur with a free kick just on the edge of the area, and it goes wide. So I think we either get Switzerland or Belgium. So it'll be interesting to see our sim forward to see who we get, of course, at the end of this. Of course, that is if we go through. Don't want to jinx it, really. Moy with a free kick, and Muslera saves it. It was a pretty good free kick, but straight at the keeper. Australia could have a chance here. Lecky finds Behic to Moy, to Rogic, to McLaren, who can he get a shot away? He does, but it's blocked, and Rogic tries a long-range effort, and that is far wide. Moy with another free kick, and that is wide. Going to make some subs soon, I think, to save some players' fitness. Abel Hernandez to Laxalt, to Hernandez. We managed Australia, so Australia managed to clear it. Maxi to Torreira, to Bentancur, to Abel Hernandez. Finds Stuani. Finds Cavani, and Cavani is there. What a save by Ryan. That's got to be a good save, that. To save a Cavani header from there. Laxalt, we could maybe get another chance. Abel Hernandez. Could he get cut? Oh, that's another penalty! And Cavani has a chance to get a hat-trick. I'm in some sort of dilemma. Do I want to take him off after he scores it, or just so he doesn't get injured, or do I want to let him try and get even more goals? It's his hat-trick. I think that's the second time he's got a hat-trick at this World Cup already. Gosh, that's 10 goals. 10 goals for Cavani. Don't know what we're doing. He just seems to be loving the tactics we're playing. I will take him off, I think, a bit later on. As Australia come forward now, Luongo. Rogic manages to get a ball in, and oh, good save. Good save from Muslera there. Torreira intercepts, finds Abel Hernandez, who finds the run of Cavani again, and he is in on goal again. Ryan is there to save. Oh, Ryan's having a good game. He is having a good game, despite being 3-0 down. I think I'm going to rest Bentancur. So I'm going to put Torreira in the support role and bring on Cristoforio. And elsewhere, who else is looking tired? Laxalt, he's been brilliant But who can I bring him on for? Off for? Gomez. Wait, not Gomez. I keep on wanting to say Gomez. It's Ramirez. I think Ramirez shall come on. So I'm going to keep Cavani on in the end. So there is a real dilemma now. Do I start Hernandez in the next game? Because if I do, he's got a brilliant partnership with Cavani. Or do I play Suarez? I don't know. I think I'm going to have to go with Hernandez. And just use Suarez as maybe as an impact sub. I don't know. It's such a tough decision. As Australia come forward again. Irvine. To Lecky. To Irvine. Tries a shot. Again. Wide. I think this is the game almost done and dusted. We're into the 89th minute now. There's 3 minutes of added time. We might have one more chance as Maxi gives a throw in, a long throw in, but Ryan manages to grasp the ball. They might start a counter here. Ryan finds Cruz, who finds Moy in the middle, who's space to run. Finds Lecky to Irvine. Moy again. Back out to Lecky. There's an overlap if he wants it. He finds Behic. And it's cleared by Srirachi. But there's no one there, so it comes back out to Irvine, to Cruz. Might have one more chance, I guess. I want to keep the clean sheet, and we do, because Muslera is safe there. So 1 more minute to go. Srirachi just punches up the field. Torreira, get rid of it. To Gaston, to Cavani. Find out about Hernandez somehow. He'll keep it up. Oh, good ball to Maxi. Spreads play. Stuani runs it down the wing. Just keep the ball. Just keep the ball, lads. Just keep it. Not really what I wanted, but you know, Lecky comes forward now. McLaren. They haven't done a lot with the ball in Australia. They've been in good positions, but I think we've just managed to nullify any threat. Because you look, they've had the same amount of shots roughly, and roughly the same amount of possession, but they just we've been more clinical. Of course, we did have 2 penalties, but yeah. That is Uruguay 3, Australia 0. We are going into the semi-finals of the World Cup. Brilliant news, passionately, I'm very pleased. Wow, we've got to the semi-finals. Wow. I'll quickly sim forward to see who we get. So we will play Belgium in the semi-finals. I would rather have Switzerland, but that's how it's worked out. They only won 1-0 with Dries Mertens' goal, so they weren't dominant. And they did lose to Panama already in this World Cup. So it's going to be an interesting one. I think out of the sides that are left in it, I think England, Brazil and Argentina, I think we've got probably the best team we can. So it'll be an interesting one. Uruguay versus Belgium. So the next episode will be coming out on Thursday at 7:45 after the real life semi-finals. So be there and enjoy it. Really looking forward to playing the next one against Belgium. Hope you've enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Enjoy the World Cup. Don't forget to be awesome. And see ya.